Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Akai coming to you with another one. Okay, and if you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe because that means you'll get this information on a regular basis. Okay, and always make sure that you like the video. Whenever you watch one of my videos, just like the video. I promise you won't get a bill in the mail talking about you owe money for clicking on my videos. I promise that won't happen. It's never happened in the history of YouTube. So I just wanted to let you know. But today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about divorced people, parents that, or even if they weren't married, but they were together for a long time and they have a child, how their emotions actually affect the child. You guys don't realize how much that whatever you do, it affects the children. I had a situation because obviously I was married, and unfortunately, my daughter's mother and we were married, which was a good thing, but we ended up getting divorced, which is a bad thing. When my daughter was 2.5 to 3 years old, we ended up actually the divorce was complete when she was 3. And of course she was upset about that. And then she had to adjust to that as she grew up into a teenager and all of those other things. So trust me when I tell you. In other words, there were times when I was just trying to do things straight and narrow, and her mom was trying to block it. I mean, there were personality issues, resentment, and that's what I'm trying to keep you. Resentment within the child. That's what I want to keep you from doing because it made me have to do extra hard work to make sure that my daughter and I can have a good relationship. It's very, very important. My daughter was very, very important to me for me to put in that extra work to make sure, even through college and everything, not just me giving her money, but me talking to her on the phone, me engaging her. That was important. But the thing was is that her mother was still resentful, so she was making my daughter resentful, and that happens. So I don't want you to fall into the situation because I know a lot of times when people they want to tell their child, well, your father this, that, and the other, your dad this, that, and the other, and that's pulling, or your mom, oh, I feel that she's like this and everything. And it's like, yo, listen, 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 listen. Stop putting your emotional feelings into the situation because you think you're getting back at the ex-spouse, or remember, that's the father of your child, or that's the mother of your child. So I respect. Remember when I told you earlier in the channel when I said, look, I never ever talk negative about my daughter's mother. That's because she's my daughter's mother. She was my ex-wife. We became pregnant when we were married, and we had a baby, and I was excited. So I'm not going to talk about the woman that carried my child for 9 months. I'm not going to do that. I'm not cut like that. Okay, you're not supposed to do that. So the thing is that what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be focused upon your child's mental health. Remember when I was talking about in the other video when I was talking about depression and how some people end up in the hospital? Your child can end up using drugs and doing all kind of crazy wild stuff trying to get attention because you and your ex-wife keep fighting all the time. You keep making it about y'all, like y'all in the ring, okay, boxing, and that can't happen when you have the child there because you're messing up the child. In other words, you got to swallow all that dirty stuff that you have and get rid of it, not for you, not for your ex-wife, or not for you, ex-wife, or not for you when it comes to your ex-husband. You're doing it for the child. Nobody cares about you. It's the child's development. And you're making this weird unnecessarily. You have to look out for the child. Okay? So, at any rate, that's all I have for you today. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day, a grand rising. I'm wishing you prosperity and all that good stuff. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video, because that helps everybody else. It's going to help my videos not only get to you, but it's going to help it get to other people that really want to get to this content. Okay? So, you have a wonderful day. Akai out.